Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Maurice here. We're back for another banger ass video, and in this video I got something special for you guys. So this video is actually going to act as like a part 2 to my last video. So if you recall, in my last video, if you saw it, we talked about the first half of Fusion Reborn, and I ended it off right as Vegeta and Goku were going to fuse into Gogeta. Now, the reason I did that was because I wanted to make a standalone video about Gogeta. I wanted to talk about his moment in Fusion Reborn, and I also wanted to talk about Gogeta in the Broly movie. So that's the whole reason I ended the video early last time, was because I wanted to make a standalone video about this dude Gogeta, because he definitely deserves his own video. So I wanted to fucking do it. So let's do it. So where we left off in the last video, Goku and Vegeta just got fucked by Janemba. They were literally getting chased through the afterlife by this actual demon. This man was like putting the beats on them, especially Vegeta. Like, dude, he got it the worst, low key. And so Goku and Vegeta, they actually start to talk about how they have to do the fusion dance, right? Goku brings it up, and of course Vegeta, knowing that he has to dance to do it, he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that, you know, pussy shit. And so he kind of throws a whole fit about it, and he's like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to dance around, even if it makes us more powerful, because he is a Saiyan after all, right? And so, you know, so like after a while, Janemba actually starts to chase them around again. And this kind of changes Vegeta's mind, because he realizes that it's either they fuse or they die. And this man doesn't want to die yet, so he's going to fuse with Goku, right? And the first few times they try to fuse, it fails because Vegeta bent his finger ever so slightly. And dude, that's one thing that kind of, you know, cracks me up about this. Dude, even if your finger is even slightly bent, that shit does not work at all, and the fusion gets botched. And that's exactly what happened with Goku and Vegeta, bro. Their fusion got botched multiple times, and they tried to fight Janemba, but of course Janemba just, you know, he literally kicked away fat Gogeta like a soccer ball. That shit was so funny, right? But anyway, after a while, they actually sort of perfect the fusion, and they need someone to hold off Janemba, right? And that's where Pikkon comes through. Dude, our boy Pikkon was the MVP of this movie. He's literally the only reason Goku and Vegeta got to fuse. Because if he didn't distract Janemba, there's no way in hell that he was going to let them fuse, right? So, you know, the MVP of this movie actually does something. Dude, honestly, bro, I just noticed Pikkon does more in this movie than Vegeta does by himself. That's tough, right? But anyway, Pikkon, he tries to fight Janemba to, you know, hold him off so that Goku and Vegeta can fuse. But of course, Pikkon being weaker than Vegeta at this point, he gets his shit wrecked, right? And so, you know, right as Janemba is about to land the finishing blow on Pikkon, that's when Goku and Vegeta fuse into Gogeta. And this is where Janemba gets straight exposed. Like, bro, this man Gogeta did him so dirty. Like, dude, he was putting him on World Star Hip Hop and all that shit, bro. Because, dude, he literally, as soon as Gogeta spawned in the fucking map, this dude literally slid over to Janemba. And when I say slid, I mean this dude started moonwalking and shit, bro. He didn't even make steps. This man literally just started sliding like he's a fucking Icelandic skater or some shit, right? And then as soon as he gets to Janemba, this is where he starts to show Janemba why he just isn't shit, right? Like, dude, he gets up to him, he punches him so many times, and he punches him so hard that the punches don't even show, bro. We literally don't even see him punch, but we see the, you know, impacts from his fist. And this dude punched him so hard that he literally made indents on this man's skin when he punched, bro. Holy shit, dude. He was using Janemba like a punching bag. And so, dude, right after this, he kicks him like 3 times in the fucking head while doing like fucking 500 backflips and shit. And then after this dude uses this like awesome move where this shit literally dematerializes Janemba from like all of existence. This man is gone after this shit. He is donezo. But anyway, guys, that's the end of my video. Man, fuck that. No, hell no. I said that I was gonna do Broly, right? Let's do motherfucking Broly, bro. Let's get to how let's get to how Goku and Vegeta were pushed up against the wall by this random Saiyan named Broly so hard that they literally had to fuse into Gogeta, bro. I'm not kidding. Like, bro, this shit really has me dead, bro. They really popped out on Piccolo out of nowhere, bro. Like, dude, this man Piccolo was just minding his own business, and then out of nowhere, here comes Goku and Vegeta. Like, dude, they're all torn up. They got blood all over them and shit. Like, dude, he's like, what the fuck happened to you two? And so this is where they start to learn the fusion dance, because right before this, they were fighting Broly and they were getting their asses kicked, right? And I'll actually go into that in a different video, but for now, you just got to know they got their asses kicked by Broly and they need to fuse now. And just like Fusion Reborn, they botched the first few attempts of trying to fuse, and they actually turn into Fat Gogeta again, but this time Broly doesn't kick him like a soccer ball. Sad face, I know, but yeah, they turn into Fat Gogeta, and then eventually they perfect it and they finally transform into Gogeta. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention was so I mentioned that they ran away from Broly, right? And you would think that Broly wouldn't just let them run away. Well, that's because they didn't run away without giving Broly a challenge. They pretty much threw Frieza in front of Broly while he was mad, and so Broly just took out all of his anger on Frieza and shit, bro. Like, dude, this man Frieza was fighting for his life. Like, dude, and dude, keep in mind, when he was fighting Broly, their fusion, when they first botched their fusion, they had to wait 30 minutes. So that means Frieza was fighting Broly for 30 minutes plus and just getting his ass beat, bro. And every time they cut to Frieza fighting Broly, I can't really call it a fight. Every time they cut to Broly beating up Frieza, dude, you could just tell that Frieza is not having it. He is getting all the way wrecked by Broly. Like, dude, it got so bad that at one point, Broly started to stomp on Frieza with his size 15 boots. Like, dude, this dude used his big ass stompers to just pound Frieza into a fucking mountain, bro. And that shit was so funny. But anyway, I could sit here all day and talk about how Frieza got owned by Broly, but we're not here to talk about that, right? We're here to talk about Gogeta. So let's cut back to Goku and Vegeta. Once they master the fusion and they transform into the version of Gogeta that they need, that's when Gogeta teleports back to the battlefield, and he literally saves Frieza right in the nick of time. And then right as Gogeta shows up and saves Frieza, that's when Frieza is kind of confused. Like, dude, he looks at Gogeta, he's like, he kind of looks like Goku, he kind of looks like Vegeta, but at the same time, they're all monkeys to me, so it doesn't matter. And so, dude, him and Gogeta just start talking shit back and forth to each other. And then Gogeta tells Frieza to wait right there, because after he's finished with Broly, he's coming for his ass next. And then Frieza, obviously hearing this, he's like, oh nah, fuck this shit. And then he dips. And then this is where Broly and Gogeta start fighting. This is like the main event of the movie, right? So once they start fighting, Broly starts to try to throw a bunch of energy blasts at Gogeta, but of course, Gogeta being like so fucking fast at this point, Broly isn't touching him like at all. Like, dude, Gogeta is literally smiling while running away from Broly. Like, dude, he is literally trying everything he can to hit Gogeta, but this man Gogeta literally was smiling while dodging everything. So I'm sure you can see where this is going. And then after a while, Gogeta starts to get bored and he actually transforms into a Super Saiyan to show Broly who that guy is. And so, dude, he literally punches Broly so hard in the fucking gut, and then he kicks this man away, bro. He said, get the fuck out of here. And then he proceeded to just beat up on him some more, bro. Like, dude, literally at one point, Broly had to unleash his legendary Super Saiyan form on Gogeta, because he was just getting his ass beat so badly. Right after Broly transforms into a legendary Super Saiyan, bro, this is where they for real start to go serious on each other, because we see that right after he transforms, he punches Gogeta, and before his punches weren't really doing anything, but when he transformed and he punched Gogeta for the first time, we could see that his punch actually did something. And so at this point, they both were serious, and they both just for real started swinging on each other. Like, they were not holding back at this point, or at least Broly wasn't. At this point, Gogeta was actually a Super Saiyan Blue, and we could tell that even, okay, look, you know, even though Broly transformed into a legendary Super Saiyan and he was giving Gogeta a slight challenge, that's all it was. It was a very slight challenge, and it was very, very obvious that at any point, if Gogeta went serious, like you know, if he went all out, he could have killed Broly. And that's actually why they have to make a wish later on to get Broly away from Gogeta, because they literally, because, you know, Broly's side piece realizes that Broly's gonna die if he continues to fight Gogeta, and so she literally gathers all of Frieza's Dragon Balls that were on his ship, and she literally uses Frieza's Dragon Balls. Dude, if this was the Namek arc, she would have been dead by now. But since Frieza isn't even here, she took bro's Dragon Balls and she made a wish for herself, bro. And her wish was to teleport Broly away from Gogeta. They literally had to save Broly from getting erased from like all of existence by Gogeta. That's how powerful this man Gogeta was. But at the same time, we can't take anything away from Broly, because before Gogeta was here, when it was just Goku and Vegeta fighting Broly, they got their asses beat by the end of it. That's why they had a fuse. But Gogeta was just that fucking guy. He was just simply too powerful for Broly. Like, dude, think about that. He was so powerful that his opponent had to be wished away from him just so that he could live. That's tough, bro. Like, bro, this man Broly better be happy that he had enough game to spit at that one chick, because, dude, he had enough game that she wanted to save his ass, bro. Like, literally, if she didn't make that wish, that final Kamehameha that Gogeta fired at Broly, dude, if that shit, dude, if one pixel of that thing even touched Broly, like, dude, if his pinky toe even came in contact with that thing, he would have been wiped from the multiverse. And she saved his ass, bro. She is the MVP. Dude, his side piece is the MVP of this movie. Alright, but yeah, with that out of the way, that's actually the end of the movie. And if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what other video topics or what other characters or what other moments you want me to talk about. And I will definitely do my best to talk about them. And as for the Naruto and Dragon Ball Chapter 1 reviews, those will be coming out next week. I want to put the final touches on them. I want to make them as informal and as enjoyable for the viewer as I can. Like, seriously, I want to put my all into these videos. And yeah, so those videos will be out next week. So join me next week as we venture the world of Dragon Ball and Naruto. And with that out of the way, I will see you guys later. Peace.